What is up, YouTube? This is your guy Christopher Watson again. I know it has been a while since I've been on. I have some catching up to do with you guys, but first we're gonna talk about a show that I did a review on last year or last season, and it is Garage Rehab with Richard Rawlings. They're in season 2 now, and episode 1 has just been released. So let's just jump into it.
Rehab your garage.
So, episode 1 is about Jacob's Automotive. They're located in Sturgis, South Dakota. Yeah, Sturgis, you know, the big bike rally place that goes on every year. I think it's been going on for like, I don't know, 60, 70 plus years. So throughout the episode, Richard Rawlings and Jacob, or Rick Jacob, talks about how many people come through Sturgis at that time. They say maybe 500,000 to 1 million people come through Sturgis every year for this event, and that's a big motorcycle event, probably the biggest in the world. It's pretty ridiculous. Jacob's Automotive is located right off the main strip in Sturgis. It's owned by Rick and Brandy Jacob, hence the name. It's a family-owned business. They have 2 sons. One is named Ren, one is named Reese. And the sons are kind of in the shop as well. They're young now, but you know, they're doing like sprint car racing and motocross racing. So they're into the automotive world. Looks like Rick Jacob has owned this garage for like 14 plus years. The garage has been there for a while. It's been there since like the 70s. All of the equipment in the garage is from the 70s, so it's old and outdated. The funny thing about this shop is it's like a convenience store, a gas station, and an automotive repair shop. But the like automotive repair shop part or portion of it is not like where you actually get the service right up and everything. Is located in the convenience store. So anyway, they obviously come to Richard Rawlings because they need some help. A lot of family-owned businesses tend to work for a while and then they go, oh my gosh, we're not doing something right. So that's where they are. So they approach Richard Rawlings. He walks through their establishment, and you can tell like everything is outdated. They have, you know, candy bars and food and blah blah that is like they're really not selling in the convenience store. The lifts are old, things are broken, but you know, that's how people kind of work. The funny thing about this garage is that they don't service motorcycles. They only service automotive, like cars and trucks, which is kind of crazy that you're located in Sturgis and not doing anything with motorcycles. Now Richard takes a look at the establishment and he says, I think I can do something with this, but you got to change kind of some things you're doing. So Richard approaches him and says, look, I'll do the, you know, partnership with you, but it's going to cost you $215,000 of money, time, resources, people he knows. And you know, Rick talks it over with his family and they say yes. So the kind of criteria that Richard Rawlings said is like, hey, if we're gonna do this, I need you to start working on motorcycles. I need you to change the convenience store to not really a convenience store, but really like a merchandise store, to brand his garage, and we got to update all these, you know, all the equipment you have. So anyway, they get to it. They tear down everything in the garage. They pull out every lift. They just completely demolish everything in the establishment. So they put new floors down, get new electrical, new air lines, new lifts, and it seems to me that they like to use Kaiser products and Ranger products. Rushmore fencing, they put some new fencing around. They actually use Maverick Flooring Company to do the flooring. Dakota Electric to do electric work. So just things like that. Now, throughout the episode, Richard kind of talks to Rick Jacobs about certain things that he can do to help his business boom. And one of those things is like basically partnering with another business in Sturgis. So they talk to Sturgis Coffee Company, and basically, you know, he just kind of says, hey, we're an automotive company, can we sell your coffee in our establishment, and you refer anybody that needs automotive or motorcycle repair work to us. And you know, and that's a good thing to do. Like I said, I have some stuff to catch up on. There's gonna be videos and videos about what me and my wife's business, or my wife and I's business venture going on, so just watch out for that. But anyway, so Sturgis Coffee Company says, yeah, we'll put some coffee in your establishment, and we can even come up with a coffee for you guys. So yeah, I mean, win-win. And then Richard takes Rick to see Buffalo Chip. There's some kind of like event place in Sturgis, and he just kind of tells him like how to, you need to have some type of like landmark that's gonna make people want to come by and stop by. So and the funniest thing is that the owner of Blue Chip has never even known that Jacobs Automotive like existed, and he's been there for 30+ years. So that just tells you how much of a presence you need to have in the city. Anyway, let's cut to where it's the meat of everything. So basically they gut everything, then they start putting everything together. So they new exterior, new rock exterior. They go with natural earth tones, make everything look nice and clean. They get new pump, or I guess they don't get new pumps. They repaint the pumps that they have and make everything look nice. They have a landmark. They make a motorcycle wind chime. So they buy this old rusty motorcycle, old crane, and buy like pipes, and they just put it on, and it's just a big motorcycle wind chime that you can stop by and take pictures of. You know, because everybody likes to like take pictures of like landmarks. One of the other things that, like I said, they put new lifts, new air hoses, have a motorcycle bay. Like I said, well, I probably didn't say this earlier, they have 4 bay, it's a 4-bay garage. So they use 3 bays for cars, 1 bay for motorcycles, because they have to capitalize on that money. Richard gets a new website, he gets the merchandise so where they can be branded. One thing that really caught my eye with this episode is that they were really family oriented, and something happened with one of their boys. He actually got in a motocross accident, and Richard and his guys actually came out to the house and was like, hey, you alright? That just shows that it's, now obviously it could just be TV, but it shows that they really care about these people, because they could just, you know, be like, whatever, and not show them, but they actually decided to show like, hey, is your son really okay? Because we're not just about TV or whatnot, we want to make sure he's okay. I'll say this episode, season 2, I'm glad it's back on, because I like to see how these garages are getting revamped and remodeled. I think that these guys are going to make a crap ton of money servicing motorcycles and having this brand. I don't have anything else to say. This is just a recap. I think you should go check this show out, because it's interesting. I watched some Gas Monkey Garage, Gas Monkey Garage, but I more so watched the Garage Rehab with Richard Rollins, because I like to see how these businesses work. So anyway, what do you guys think? If you have any comments or thoughts on Garage Rehab, drop a line down below. I will respond to it. And thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys later. Peace out.